Okay, we're going to do part 2 of Jane Kelly's letter without dog interference. And I will say that this is very enlightening and I think will be of interest to people who are starting a business, just as far as the things she's saying about her marketing and where she went and how she went about things. And when I do my part, you will see two very diverse ways of starting businesses by women who have very diverse mental capabilities, because mine was much more ping pong, haphazard, chaotic, where hers was very methodical and well thought out. But we both came to the same conclusions of having wonderful businesses. So anyway, okay, back to where we are. Okay. Some days have been long since I had no secretary, and it has been necessary to manage everything alone. This required that I maintained a vehicle in good working order since transportation was vital. I developed record-keeping systems and filing systems, researched and ordered necessary equipment and supplies, and have kept a strict discipline system, always completing each day's bookkeeping before retiring for the night. This, of course, included careful scheduling for the next day and the weeks ahead. I practiced flexibility and humor, since on occasion clients might not be home for a planned visit due to an emergency, or they just plain forgot the appointment. It has been necessary also to answer any calls that come in on my answering machine each day. I made it clear that my work was not of an urgent or acute nature. Because I managed all aspects of my work and employed no one, I was able to keep my fees affordable, and clients have been willing to meet my private pay fee for services. Third-party payers do not reimburse me. About 29 years ago, I reached an avenue to help persons in this region who needed financial help obtaining therapeutic shoes when their painful foot conditions impeded walking. It is called the Therapeutic Shoe Fund, administered by local philanthropic organization, the Berkshire Taconic Community Foundation. Since that time, I have worked with ongoing fundraising and enlisted the help of others to build and keep the fund alive. Building a rapport with clients has been an important part of my work. Accepting each person as they are in a calm and friendly manner is where I started, as well as adapting to each clinic location, which varied from tiny barren rooms to more luxurious accommodations, depending on what each host is able to offer. My visit continued with explanations and brief paperwork. I wanted it to be clear just what I did, what my fee was, and that I had a signed permission for the same. I presented my brochure for them to read and keep. That reinforced my verbal dialogue in detail, spelled out my services: foot care assessment / teaching, nail clipping / filing, corn callus reduction, comfort measures, gentle foot massage, and referrals as necessary. The brochure noted my philosophy, purpose, and objectives, and offered tips for healthy feet. I emphasized that prevention is the best health care. In the course of conversation, we generally discovered some common ground. I found that although a professional tone was maintained, most clients became more at ease when they could identify with something that they had shared, such as knowing about a certain place or happening. Clients appreciate having your complete attention and being listened to. If they have recently injured their fourth toe, they want you to recognize and respect that, handling it very gently. They want to feel comfortable that you are knowledgeable about their feet and can lock in on whatever is wrong, even if it requires referring them to their doctor, nurse practitioner, podiatrist, or podorthist. Being able to refer to the right place requires a good knowledge of other providers practicing in their related fields. I well know that feet come in all shapes and sizes. Illnesses or injuries can cause painful disfigurations, which need special attention. It is not just diabetics who require careful treatment. Arthritis, for example, may deform the feet significantly, making it difficult to trim nails on toes that have curled over or under. Nails can present with precarious abnormalities. Some of them have not been trimmed in years. Clients with tremors or circulatory changes create more challenges, causing their skin and nails to become frail. One must have good eyesight and manual dexterity to manage safe nursing foot and nail care to clients such as these without causing damage. Good equipment and its safe care, as well as knowledge of infection control and proper disposal of supplies, are all necessary components of the foot care nurse. Teaching has been an integral part of my work. Helping clients with the details of hygienic care and improved footwear can make a huge difference in their comfort and safety. Clients will appreciate your efforts to teach them measures to improve their foot comfort and ideas where they can get better hosiery or be fitted for more appropriate shoes or be referred to another practitioner. I kept literature on hand to offer regarding to various foot maladies along with diabetic teaching material. On invitation from various homes and VNAs, I have had the opportunity to occasionally present in-service education to nurses and aides regarding in foot care. I find that in the present hectic world of healthcare, personal caregivers sometimes need cues and follow-up about the importance of hygienic foot care to those who rely on them to perform this task. Over the years, I have worn out 2 leather nursing bags. I have allowed a number of interested nurses to accompany me at places of business. I strongly recommend that they take one of the foot care nurse nail care courses offered across the country and contact their Board of Registered Nursing to verify that the services they are planning adhere to their scope of practice. In recent years, a certification in nursing foot and nail has been established by the Wound and Ostomy Care Association, and I would recommend that potential foot nail care nurses seek this credential. With this accomplished, their clients can feel confident that their caregiver possesses the appropriate knowledge, coordination, and skills to perform this service. Although there has been no formal text by and for nurses published by the major healthcare publishers in the U.S., there are several excellent manuals to be found which have been written by nurses practicing in this field. Perhaps my experience in private practice will be useful in helping other nurses decide that entrepreneurship is an option to consider. Working independently has its risks, such as not a trivial decision. It takes appropriate education, planning, good organization skills, and persistence, and requires a careful survey to show the need for your services, whatever they may be, so that your efforts will bring in a consistent living wage. But if one believes in oneself and has the will to make it work, it can be successful. In my case, the benefits outweigh the risks. Several years ago, I found that more than 200 clients serviced each month was more than I wanted to manage, and I have been tapering down my workload as I enter pre-retirement. Thus, I made necessary adjustments to the territory I served. It is my hopes that regulators of healthcare will recognize that foot care is a part of healthcare and mandate that this important aspect be provided on a regular basis in all healthcare facilities, hospital, nursing homes, home care agencies, and the like, where they are held accountable for its delivery on a timely basis. Conducting a private practice can have benefits for those who wish to work full-time or part-time around their personal schedules and perhaps out of their own homes. I have enjoyed the dignity of knowing that I was fully responsible for my clients getting the best care I could give while working within the scope of my nursing practice. Nothing was more rewarding than genuine thanks from your clients who have experienced improved comfort and well-being by the end of their visits. This was thank yous with big sighs, continuous smiles, or requests for another appointment, reinforcing to me that my goals had been met. So wasn't that lovely? And this is a woman who needs recognition and a big thanks, because it is upon her work that others have built their little empires, I will have to say. And so thank you, Jane. And she started, I think, a couple years before me. I'm going to go back and look at the timelines because I'm kind of doing my history as well. And anyway, I really thank you, Jane. And you take care, and hope this helps some of you out there deciding whether this is the right field for you. Have a good day.